Good morning, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining our Wednesday Wisdom Devotional for today. I appreciate so very much your time, and I hope that you are having a good morning. I know that we have ushered in the month of April over the weekend. Everybody's excited. I know a lot of people coming and going for spring break and looking forward to the warm weather. But something else has come in, and that is that we're all getting ready for April 15th. We're getting ready for filing our taxes. If we've already done that, then we're waiting, hopefully, for something to come in the mail that will make our days a little bit better in the form of a refund check. Either way, we're all hoping that we don't have to pay anything. But I thought that since all of us are focused on April 15th, our minds are wrapped around getting our taxes taken care of, that I would designate the month of April to look at the book of Proverbs and other wisdom literature places and see what they have to say about our money. Money is obviously one of the most important things in this life. It matters so very much. It's how we buy our food, our clothes, and pay for our mortgages and our car payments and insurance. So it would be a no small saying to say that our money is very, very important. But what you'll find Solomon do, those who write some of the Psalms, also in other places, Job, you'll see them talk so much about money and how important it is that we have the right perspective. So throughout the month of April, we're going to talk about earning our money the right way, with honesty and integrity. And we'll see what the wisdom literature has to say about saving our money. We'll see what the book of Ecclesiastes has to say about enjoying what our money can bring into our life. And this morning, wanted to look very briefly at a proverb from Solomon that speaks to the temporary nature of our money. It seems to be that we're living in a day and an age where we cannot work hard enough to make enough money. And we seem to be pulling in all hours of the day and in some cases of the night to make money. Now, some of that is because of factors beyond our control and the way the economy has been going and the demands of the job that we have. But either way, we're still working extremely hard to earn the money that we have. And we're spending so much time at our workplaces to ensure that we have it. Everybody, again, has their reasons. But Solomon cautions us in Proverbs 23 when it comes to our money. He cautions us to be very careful with the approach that we have, because we can cross a line and go to an extreme. We can work ourselves to the point of exhaustion for something that is ultimately going to be temporary. That for something that's ultimately going to just be here today and gone tomorrow, to borrow a phrase from another place in the Bible. And so what Solomon does is he says you need to keep that perspective in your mind each day you wake up and as you approach your job. This is what he says in Proverbs 23, beginning with verse 4. Do not toil to acquire wealth. Be discerning enough to desist. When your eyes light on it, it's gone. For suddenly it sprouts wings, flying like an eagle toward heaven. Verse 5, Solomon gives us these pictures of how temporary our wealth is. Just imagine you walking along the path and you see all these little birds that are there in front of you, and as you're walking up, you startle them and they fly away as far and as fast as they possibly can. Solomon says that's what wealth is like. That's what money is like. That when you finally pause to look at it, when you finally turn your eyes to pay attention, it's gone. And he's right. Sometimes it's gone just simply because we've spent it. Sometimes it's gone because we've had to spend it on things that have broken down. The battery in the car has gone dead. The refrigerator has broken. The house needs repairs. Our children need their fees paid at school. Whatever it may be, the moment we finally think we've arrived or we've got plenty, That is when our money sprouts its wings and it takes flight. Solomon is saying it's temporary. It's here today. It's gone tomorrow for a variety of reasons. Well, Solomon, what are we supposed to do then if it's temporary? How do we keep our money in a proper perspective? And for that, Solomon would point us to verse 4, where it says, "Do not toil to acquire wealth, but be discerning enough to desist." And this idea of toiling, Solomon is saying, don't bring yourself to the point of exhaustion for something that's going to ultimately sprout wings and fly away. Now, he's not telling us to quit our jobs. He's not telling us to not go out and make money and to work hard and to provide for our families. He's not saying any of those things. But he is saying that, do you really want to spend some of the best days and weeks and months and years of your life toiling for something that is going to ultimately, again for a variety of reasons, sprout wings and fly away? That's a huge question to answer. And whatever that answer is going to be will determine the approach to today, to tomorrow, and weeks from now, months from now, and years from now. So the key phrase in verses 4 and 5 is that small little saying where Solomon says, be discerning enough to desist. Some versions will say, have enough wisdom to show restraint. Now, it may not be as simple as what I'm going to say for you to make into a reality. But my encouragement for you is that today, go to work. Work hard. Be the best employee, the best employer that you possibly can be. Be a good coworker who helps your office and helps those around you. Work with honesty. Work with integrity. And have enough wisdom today to know that when it's time to go home, go home. Go home and enjoy your spouse. Talk to him or her about their day. Go home and enjoy your children. Talk to them about their day at school. Help them with their homework. Play with them on the floor. Take them for a walk. Have enough wisdom to know when it's time to stop working for today. Don't bring yourself to the point of exhaustion to acquire something that's ultimately going to sprout wings and fly away. Keep wealth in perspective. It's important. It's needed. But our money, our wealth, possessions, they are not the end-all be-all. So have enough wisdom today to show restraint to where you don't bring yourself to the point of exhaustion, that you don't enjoy your family, and you don't enjoy what little wealth that you have, and that you don't enjoy your day, and that you don't enjoy your job, and that you don't enjoy your life. Have enough wisdom to show restraint today, just for today, that at the end of this day, Lord willing, when it's time to go home, go home. And make memories. Memories that will not sprout wings and fly, but will stay with you. Because you have them and you spent the time on them. So, keep wealth in its perspective. Know that it is, at best, money and wealth and possessions are temporary at best. And heed the words of Solomon. Don't toil for wealth, because it will one day sprout its wings and fly. But instead, show the wisdom of restraint. Be discerning enough to desist and not follow the course of this world. As always, I'm appreciative of your time. I know that it is special, and I know that your time is very valuable to you. So I hope that this Wednesday Wisdom has helped you. If you can, please help us in sharing it with your friends and your family. If you live in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, we would love to have you come and pay the Raleigh Church of Christ a visit. We meet for Bible study tonight at 7. If you're unable to make it tonight, we have our Bible study on Sunday morning at 9:30 with our worship assembly at 10:30. Again, I hope that you have a great day, and I hope that you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.